Welcome back, heroes, to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We have a brand new solo mode to play through. I'm so excited because it's a continuation of the World Legacy, and that story was probably one of the better stories in this game so far. So we've got part 3, the secret powers of the planet. Let's jump right into this and see how big it is, because the part 1 and 2 were massive, and oh my goodness, that's a lot of scenario. I'm excited. Alright, let's do this. Oh wow, they're looking awesome. So the secret powers of the planet. A few years had passed since that nightmare of a tragedy. When Aurum awoke, he found that the girl and her brother were no longer with him. Was it really gone now? For good? The loss of the girl had its grip over Aurum's heart like an unbreakable vice. I couldn't protect Ib. If only I were stronger, then her death could have been avoided. The battle had left a chasm in Aurum's heart. Now that Ib was gone, Aurum had tasted for the first time just how terrifying a battle could be, and how devastating losing someone you treasure could be. Didn't have the heart to go on with his journey. Not for now. However, there was still one thing on his mind that bothered him. It was Ningarasu. Even now, Aurum still had no idea where he had gone. No doubt despair had taken him. Now that his beloved sister was no more, and when Aurum thought about how Ningarasu must be feeling right now, his heart became fraught with an immovable weight. That was exactly why Aurum had to go after his childhood friend, and so the swordsman resumed his journey with Imduk. Wow, look at Imduk, looks so much cooler now. It was when panic was beginning to settle on Aurum's mind. Was it coincidence, or did the mech knight that dwelled within him lead him to it? He stumbled across a Dremant crawler. It occurred to Aurum that this might lead to a clue. He could try and restore it and see if it had communication system still worked. Oh, interesting. All right. Can't wait to try out these new cards as well when we get to the dueling. Lots more scenario. Like, the artwork looks amazing. Just love how the characters like evolve throughout the card artwork, throughout the story as well. But Aurum succeeded in restoring the crawler and gained access to its communication system, along with a number of records that detailed areas in which the swarms were active and data on the locations where many crawlers had been destroyed. Perhaps there was still some life left in those areas, and if there was, maybe they would know where Ningarasu had gone. Armed with his new clue, Aurum set off to the areas he had gleaned from the records. However, as useful as the information was, it unfortunately didn't make Aurum's expedition any easier. There was nary a sign of life to be spotted anywhere, and the journey was looking like it could end in vain. Nature, uncaring and unrelenting, continued to batter the two mercilessly. But at last, a glimmer of hope at the end of the arduous tunnel, Aurum and Imduk had stumbled across the remaining tribes of the planet. That of the fiery recluses, the stalwart beasts, and the sacred lakeside trees. Although this encounter brought no clues as to Ningarasu's whereabouts, Aurum and Imduk were blessed with the legends and knowledge of the tribes. And by linking them together, Aurum was able to unlock a great secret power of the world and witness to the tremendous power that slumbered in its depths. Made him think of the world chalice powers that were bestowed to him. This was greater, far greater, hidden unbeknownst to the dwellers of the planet. Was this what Lee had sought? Aurum thought? Ooh, power far greater. Nice. Got some sleeves, sweet. I still want to make a deck out of these cards, like a pure one, because I did enjoy using them in the story. But what were the more secrets dwelled beneath the surface? One of them was the rebirth records, inscribed with the history of the planet, chronicles from generations long forgotten, and the other, bygone memories of the planet's glorious age where humans ruled from the apex. Long, long ago, there was a god who ruled the skies. With dragonkind as its disciples, it perpetuated the cycles of destruction and rebirth to maintain the balance of the realms. However, the scale of the destruction grew bigger each time, And one day, the balance of the two was thrown into great disarray. Once their delicate balance toppled, even the sacred skies could not hold back the destruction it fought. The god decided that it could no longer oversee the skies by itself. With its power of creation, it brought forth layers and layers of the toughest earth, and sealed the powers of destruction within. With nowhere to go, the powers raged and raged until it boiled and scorched the very earth, morphing it. The torrent of power rushed through the land, and merged with the powers of creation, leaking out onto the surface. It became a small manifestation of the circle of death and rebirth, and gave life to the lands. The last of its strength, the god then turned itself into a key, and trusted it to the life blooming of the planet before vanishing. In the years following its disappearance, the powers of destruction re-emerged on the surface many times. However, every time it did, the life on the planet would use the key and, with the help of the dragonkind, push it back to whence it came. Over time, the key came to be known as the Word, and the power of destruction as the Great Darkness. Thus, the great legend of the World Hero was born. It's an awesome looking key. Starlit Hero, your sword swathed in light, may you triumph over great darkness. Nice. Alright, let's go to the next one. So many scenarios. Decades, centuries, maybe millennia passed since the beginning of the rebirth records. The land was now populated with life known as humanity. They were a civilization who had gained scientific knowledge and technological know-how and were at the height of their prosperity. Their glory came at a cost, for it not only tore the planet's gifts away from it, but also the dragons who protected it. The god and the dragons that once had faded into obscurity as mere tales. And it was during this time that the key was excavated and uncovered. The humans were exhilarated by such a legendary and mythical find. Although its authenticity became gradually acknowledged, some expressed worries and doubts at the discovery. What did it mean for the key to have resurfaced in this time? Was this an omen, warning them of the inevitable battle between the world hero and the great darkness, like the legend said? Now that they could see the key existed in its sword form, did this not also mean that the powers of destruction were indeed sealed deep within the planet's crust? Humanity began to assemble their finest to analyze the key. Within the team that had formed, there was a scientist who had shown her talent in all fields of medicine, astronomy, and archaeology. Her name was Lee. Lee was known all over the world as the foremost authority on computer science. The analysis was able to proceed smoothly thanks to her involvement, and not long after, the team branded itself as an organization called Crusadia, under the jurisdiction of the Confederation of Nations. Once they had analysed the key further, they began to draft a plan that would help fight the imminent threats to their planet. It would involve warriors of a mechanical nature, and they called it Project Meknite. Work was to proceed without a moment's delay. Meanwhile, Lee drew up a hypothesis and sought to validate in its secret. She wanted to go to the root of the appearance of the Great Darkness the world hero legend spoke of. Recorded in the legend were multiple tales of the key being used to drive back the Great Darkness by harnessing the powers of creation and darkness, the destruction. It was a simple enough story. The Great Darkness would appear. The world hero would fight it back with the key. However, could the reverse also not be true? That using the key was the very thing that drew the Great Darkness out? There was those who entrusted with a divine mission, and the conspirators who sought to revive the powers of destruction. The world hero legend was ultimately a story of the power struggle over the key. Whoever has the key will control the fate of the world. Also went Lee's hypothesis anyway, and the more time she spent trying to validate it, the darker her ambitions grew. The divine powers will be mine. With like a keyblade, it's starting to feel like Kingdom Hearts a little bit. Alright, next scenario. Can't wait to get to the doors and try the deck out, but a few years have now passed since Project Meknite began. And finally, Meknite of the Morning Star was complete. It fitted with a core powered by the key and possessed enough power to fight the most deadly of wars. However, an incident occurred during its test run with none other than Lee as its test pilot. With the key, she had reversed all the celestial powers coursing through its mechanical body and diverted them into the planet's core faster than anyone could make a move. Lee had planned all this out before taking her place as test pilot. The power that flowed into the planet's core split the lands, and once again, the destruction from within overflowed to the surface, scorching every bit of the Earth that it touched. The entire world would begin to split apart. This unprecedented disaster and the revival of the Great Darkness drew ever nearer. However, its resurrection was not without its obstacles. The Crusader had created assistive units, 7 Mech Knights in total. The remaining Mech Knights faced off against Mech Knights of the Morning Star and destroyed it, sealing away the Great Darkness back within the Earth once more. But the Great Darkness was, at the end of the day, a divine force, one that the Immortals failed to seal away completely. Inspired by the key, the team decided to put their powers into physical vessels of their own and left them on the surface as legacies. Now that the land was ruined, it was getting harder and harder to live in such conditions. Seeing that life on this planet would be gradually snuffed out, including humanity. The reason why the Master of the Key, the world hero, didn't appear in our time of need is because we humans drained the planet of its powers. Fought the Crusader, they began to mobilize to put an end to humanity's so-called glory, as it was the largest obstacle to the revival of the barren land and the planet's chances at surviving. They left the 7 Mech Knights they had built in their ruined world after they were programmed with instructions to help rekindle the planet. The Mech Knights were also installed with data of the Crusader members they had established a brain link with. And the lands could be healed once more, and the planet could take back the power it once had. Then perhaps they could avoid imminent disaster. The Crusader left all their hopes to a faraway future they may not even reach. However, there was one thing they failed to realize. The mastermind behind the incident was Lee, and she had been taken by the Burning Lands when she was found. She was already dead, but only in flesh. Her soul had been released from its physical vessel, and she had transferred into World Legacy World Chalice, her will and knowledge. Snap. Alright. Let's do this one. Not sure if it's going to go up right away or we'll go straight to the practice. The tremendous power that dwelled within the planet was the very thing that Lee was after. For Orym, suddenly he was struck by a sense of terror. He could feel a great force and malice that threatened the planet, but from where, he could not tell. Perhaps someone, somewhere, was beckoning to the darkness, trying to bring it forth. He had to stop them before another terrible disaster happened. In that moment, in Orym's mind, the figure of Ningirasu appeared. The figure of his childhood friend, tormented with the sadness from the loss of Ib, seeking darkness in his despair at the world. Although slight, he could feel Ningirasu's presence within the malice. It couldn't be. Orym reined his uneasy heart in. He would need help to stop this malice. He asked the elders of each tribe to lend him their strength, and they answered his pleas. With a great number of warriors and the tribe united in a formidable alliance. They named themselves after the warriors of old that their writings spoke of, and thus, the second coming of the Crusader was born. The Crusader was taken to a hidden spot by the tribe of the Sacred Trees and activated World Legacy World Crown. Orym and his, oh wow, they look really cool. Orym and his companions had now obtained power that could help them combat the malice that threatened their world. The Crusader began their advance toward the giant tower at the center of the malice. The orchestrated Babel towering into the sky in its metallic magnificence. Surrounding it were the Orcrust, mechanical weapons waiting on standby in silent formations. At the tower's base was Ningirasu, and activating World Legacy World Wand was the only thing on his mind. Now that Orym could see his childhood friend, the swordsman could only think about how much sadder he looked. Orym prayed that he was only overthinking the situation, but he knew that their reality was not a kind one. Ningirasu was here because he wanted the powers of darkness, and he was at the center of the malice Orym had felt. That was the truth that awaited him at the end of his long search. He's looking awesome with the darkness, just gonna say. No matter how much time had passed, no matter how things had changed, one thing that remained the same was that Ningirasu was still his friend. Orym thought about what he could do now that he was here. He had to stop Ningirasu from starting a disaster that could mean the end of the world. The only one who can stop the villainy is me. Orym fought, gathering all his courage. He signaled for his companions to mobilize, and now, a new battle was about to begin. Oh, alright. So what do we unlock next? Oh, okay. We'll go to the scenario first, and then we'll do the practice and then the duel. But the story for this is, oh, so awesome. So it's sorrow. So I guess this is what he was up to after Ib died. When Ningrasu saw what happened, a bolt of guilt pierced through his grief. Even in his desperation, he never imagined this would happen. His eyes could hardly believe what they were seeing. How did all of this happen so fast? He prayed that he was dreaming, that he was going to wake soon. All he wanted was to see his dear sister again. As the scene of another nightmare unfurled around him, he became embroiled in a storm of emotions. A need to save Ib. Even as his mind was numbed with stupor, Ningrasu's body began to move without command. Looked like an impulsive choice. He struck his childhood friend unconscious, taking both the other man's sword and Ib. What good was this world if Ib were not in it? He would do anything, be it good or evil, if it meant that he could see her smile again. That single thought of getting his sister back was all Ningrasu needed to force his weary limbs forward. He had the Magnite's cause from when the 6 nightmares were defeated. And now, he also had the sword he took from Aurum. Using the facilities that were still present in the Magnite headquarters, he analysed the artifacts with feverish desperation. This world possessed a mystical power, similar to that of the world legacies. If anything had a clue regarding its specifics, it could be the Magnites. They might even have a way to bring Ib back. Although he was unable to glean a way to resurrect Ib, he learned a great deal about a number of facilities from the ancient civilization. Ningrasu left the Magnites' headquarters and set off to each one of them with the lifeless body of his sister in tow. Many of the facilities he visited had already ceased to work. The ones that barely did provided little to no useful information. However, Ningrasu never gave up. There must be a way he could save Ib somehow. With that unwavering belief in his heart, he resumed his grueling journey, and finally, at long last, he discovered an ancient facility that was still in working condition. Alright, let's go to the next one, and then it's practice time. How much more have we got? Lots of duels after, so I almost finished all the scenario stuff. Unless the goal is also a scenario, I always forget. I feel like it might be. After countless weary roads walked, Ningrasu had gone through more information than any average man would in his life. He had thoroughly inspected the Magnite cores and several ancient facilities. With what he had gathered, including files on the key and technologies thought to be long lost, he had finally unlocked the secrets hidden within the planet. And the truths of the world that had been shrouded in mystery. Ningrasu trembled with joy. He could revive his sister now. With this newfound certainty, Ningrasu set about creating a vessel that could house Ib's soul using the ancient technologies. However, this task was to be the most difficult yet. Trial after trial resulted in countless failures and their byproducts. As the days ticked by, he had amassed enough vessels to create his own army. But at last, his efforts paid off. He'd finally created a mechanical doll that would work. By synchronizing the doll with the body of his dead sister, he also succeeded in reinitializing the functions of one of the twin swords vital to his plan. The doll actually looks really awesome, but so much time had poured into this endeavor, but at least there was something to show for it. A strange sense of elation began to bubble within Ningrasu. His sister had given her life for this world, now it was time for him to create a new world for her. Now that Ningrasu had the mechanical doll's powers, the second step of the plan to build orchestrated Babel could finally begin. Alright, let's go to practice and see what... Oh, we need to unlock the door, don't we? Unlock that. And see what the deck we'll be using is. Crusader deck. Alright. Hopefully this is fun to use. I have honestly no idea. If it is fun, that would be awesome. Alright, so this deck can allow you to link summon multiple times, especially when using Tando and monsters whose effects let you special summon to a zone that a link arrow is pointing to. Use this to your advantage and summon even more powerful link monsters to your field. Crusader link monsters also gain a helpful boost in attack from monsters they point to. Bolster your attack by summoning your more powerful monsters to zones that your Crusader link monsters are pointed to when you're up against a especially tough opponent. Right, okay. Right, so... We can special this card for our hand, but first normal summon Reclusia. Okie dokie. So we do this, and then we get this. Alright, next special summon Leonis. Activate the effect. And we get this dude. So use 2 monsters and link materials to link summon Regulex. I guess that will special summon this. And we get this, okay. Equamax. What is Equamax? Alrighty, and then raise attack of Crusader Equamax. Activate Revival. Alright, special summon the World Crown. Whoa! Attack him directly within. You got 4,100 attack? That's insane! Alright, so the gist of it is just Link, special summon, Link, special summon, Link, special summon, raise the attack, bam, win. Okay, I think I understand. Let's see if we can do decent. You got at least practice there, and then okay. And opponent's deck has a small number of level 4 lower monsters, so they might not take many moves in the beginning stage of the duel. Okay, so we got to try and just overpower our opponent quickly. Alright, not bad, I think. Right, let's go reinforcements to the army. So tuner as well, okay. I feel like I do this. I summon this. Special summon this. Special summon this. Activate effect. Get this one. And then we do this. Liking this deck so far. Activate effect, and we get the revival, right? And then we do this. Get this dude. Special summon this. Revival. Got Monster Reborn, but I'll hold on to that. And then we end. Alright, got the thing in the tutorial out first turn, so can't complain. Oh, that's getting Harvey Feather Dusted so bad. What's this do? So you can choose one Crusader or Link monster, target one face up card, your opponent control negates effects. What are you trying to do? The graveyard banish it. Okay. If your opponent no more special summons a monster, that's fine because I'm not going to do anything while that's up. Alright, so I think I'm going to win. Got Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh, what's this? Once per turn you can banish one monster from your field or graveyard and target one or cost. You got nothing, so you can't do anything, can you? I'm scared a little bit there. Right, what does this stuff do? Once per turn you can target one Crystal Link monster you control this turn, even if this card leaves the field, you can attack all monsters your opponent controls. That's cool. Trying to kind of win. Do I have to make a defense or? I don't think yeah, you attack. Sweet. What's this? Until one crusader link monster you control if it's attacked. Do piercing. Okay, cool. I think is it worth linking? I'm gonna get anything from it. Okay, it's fine. We'll just attack. I think we win. Yeah. Oh, okay. Only this attack? Ah, okay. Right, I see. My bad, my bad. I thought I could just go in. Would be nice. Oh, what's this? It's fine. Just attack and win, yeah? I like this deck. I'm glad it's something that this thing can attack, because otherwise that could be a little bit broken. But this is a fun deck. Nice. That was easy, and then we get... Is this a scenario, the goal? It is. Oh wow. We have a nice little battle. The Crusader headed toward where Ningirsu was. However, before they could reach him, they had to get past the countless Orcust weaponry. The Orcust were merciless as they were numerous, and the Crusaders suffered greatly as they tried to fight their way through. In the heart of the battle, Aurum began to feel that within orchestrated Babel, there dwelt a power similar to that of his key. Mechanical vessels used whatever little of the key's power they had inherited and activated orchestrated Babel. From the depths of the tower, a great light was released and the tower itself seemed to almost fall away with it as the beam stretched into the sky above. No, the animation must be stopped, Aurum thought as he dashed toward the machinery. However, before he could move any further, Ningirsu appeared before him. It was the first time they had seen each other since that tragedy long ago. Their eyes met within the chaos of the battle. Aurum opened his mouth to speak. Why? He asked. Why would you want anything to do with the great darkness? Why put our planet under threat like this? Why did you create the spiraling tower and this army of mechanical weapons? Ningirsu had only one simple answer for him. For Ib. It was the only reason he needed. For his sister, he was willing to activate Babel to strike the World Legacy Wonder Wand down from the skies and break the Earth's surface. So he could awaken the slumbering World Legacy World Ark and use its influence over life and death to revive Ib's soul. Then, after the Great Darkness had been freed from within the Earth, he was going to use his powers to resurrect Ib as a celestial being. Now that he had heard the truth of Ningirsu, Aurum readied his sword and knew that he had to stop this at all cost. Ningirsu didn't budge and instead swung his lance in return. No one was going to stand in his way, not even Aurum. The swordsman knew that Ningirsu loved Ib more than anyone in the world. That did not make it right for him to put their entire planet in danger like this. Aurum knew that Ib would not want this, even if it meant that she could live once more. However, for Ningirsu, there was nothing he wanted more than to see his sister open her eyes again. If it meant that he had to turn against the entire world, then so be it. Both men had already made their minds up on what they wanted to achieve. Neither wanted to budge, and so they clashed, but neither could gain a decisive advantage. The Crusader Babel activated, and at last, the World One had been toppled. When it fell to the earth, it gored the land below, and the resulting shockwave reverberated across the entire planet. Oh snap. Is that the last, yeah, that's the last story, I guess, until part 4. Don't want to go to the store, but we have lots of duels. Alright, let's go for this one first. Oh, actually, I wonder if I can even open the top one. Oh, thank God, I got enough. Woo! So I'm running low on orbs, so if I can't afford this, it's gonna suck. You can see I can get some more orbs. I totally forgot. I think I've got to do the my deck in the solo mode, right, to unlock a lot more. All right, liking this hand so far. Oh, we got Math Mech. Okay. Do So one face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Cyber's monsters. I'm not sure if I can use this. I'm gonna try it. I can use this to... No, I can't. I was hoping I could just... It's gotta be a Crusader monster, I see. Ah, okay. Right. Just gonna see what this is. Just attack. And it's got low, but... Oh, okay, it's got very high defense. Alright. It's fine, it's fine. I'll go Regeki when you summon some stuff, and then we'll go in. Okie dokie. Not liking the look of this, to be honest. Oh, okay, this is not good. Wait, another what? Why? Why? What? I thought they did a lot of stuff for no reason. Okay. Gonna get a third one, I guess? Nope, okay, this is fine. He just did a lot of summoning. I felt like he could just save some stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. And I guess I'm free to win now, right? I think I could try and get this like thing up as much HP as possible, as much attack as possible. So we'll see. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then let's get you. And we'll do this. I'm hoping this is gonna be enough. I mean, even if it's not, like, he's got no cards in hand. Like, what's he gonna do? Honestly. Not sure it would be extra, but... Alright, and then we go... this. Alright, all causes cards points to. That's 5,000. Monster Reborn. I guess that has the most. $7,000. All right. Let's do big damage. Nice, nice. All right. Go on. Top deck something really good. It's fine. Just in case the effects aren't worried about that. Wasn't there a card that I can do like does piercing damage? I feel like I'm not sure this will work. Hang on, let me do this. And get this, lets me get one. Or not, no, didn't work. I thought I could do something, but it did not work. Alright, all good. And then if this was, you can target one Crusader card, you control one card, your opponent controls it. Okay, that's fine. Do that, and then we can win. I was thinking, I thought this thing got us a, add one to hand and we can get the Leoness does Pearson, right? I can target one Crusader and do Pearson. Either way, we still won. Nice, nice, nice. And what do we get for reward for this? Just a little emblem. Okay. So I like this deck, but I know when I keep playing, I'm going to end up, they're going to add more stuff to it and like add more mechanics into it. I'm not going to like it. Oh, here's the Mech Knights. I hate the Mech Knights. They were not fun to use. Alright. At least we still got the main engine here I can just always use. I think you have to special summon, then it gets the effect. That's what it was, wasn't it? That's what I was thinking of. And then we get this one. No field spell anymore. Alright, and what's this one? Get this. Set that, and then get to that. And we're in. Alright. Okie dokie. That's fine. Right, let's see if this works. If I go oh, okay. Right. Bit effect. Nice. 2-1. Not bad, not bad. Okie dokie, it's fine. Do the same again, yeah? And we win. So, I like this deck. It is fun. And nice. 100 life points left. Bam! Get wrecked. Well, I want to build a Crusader deck now because this deck is super fun. Alright, next we got the last, is it 3 duels or 2? 2 duels. In practice it'll be a new deck. Orcust. Alright, I feel like maybe I'm thinking of a different deck. I feel like I remember this didn't season it though, like a really broken one at the time. You know, I'm thinking of something different. One common way of extending plays with an Orcust deck is to banish your own monsters from the graveyard as a cost of special summon other Orcust monsters. Orcust monsters that were banished as a cost can be returned to the deck via the effects of Orcust linked monsters and reused. Right, okay. Maybe we're not thinking of the right deck then. That's a lot of cards in hand for a tutorial. Link summon Longrisu, the Orcust. Okay. Win the duel during this turn. First activate orchestrated return. Alright, so do this. Alright, next send Royal Legacy 1/1 to the graveyard. Activate 1 for 1. Okie dokie. Activate the effect of Royal Legacy Wonder Wand. That's a lot, okay. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna struggle with the next 2 duels. This deck just, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Okay, using the effect, set Einsatz to the field from your deck to activate. Okay. Activate, okay. Oh, this is a lot. Gotta think about future turns. Oh, okay. The best way to do is just wing it and see how it goes. Alright, so now we get Longrisu. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, but yeah. That's 5k. Can we just drop by card effects? Oh. When dueling, consider how you can link monsters and use their effects to their fullest. Take your opponent's life points directly. Okie dokie. The last tutorial was so easy, it was just summon this, special summon, special summon. Summon this, special summon. And now this one's just like, oh, that's a lot to take in. But I feel like I learn decks better by doing instead of just like watching and doing a tutorial. Just play it, learn, make mistakes, and then just get better that way. Oh, the Jinzo Lord. I guess we activate this first. Send one monster you control that's owned by your opponent to the graveyard. Special summon one machine monster. Control a Jinzo monster. Send one machine monster. Send one Jinzo from your hand or deck. Inflict 100 damage to your opponent during the main phase. Banish this card from your graveyard. Type one Jinzo monster from your graveyard. Send one Jinzo. Oh my god. Okay. Look at this. I guess I'll just end turn. Hope you don't destroy it. Get out Jinzo, and then if we get a Jinzo Lord, then we have nice. We have all this to deal with. Okie dokie. Oh, lightning storm, sweet. And then what does this do? By sending one face-up Jinzo you control to play trap cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated. You get all trap effects on the field. Once per turn you can destroy as many face-up traps on the field inflict damage. Okay. Let's get this. Oh, is it just gonna be Jinzo? I thought this would work on them, but never mind. And then we end. I honestly thought these would work on this, because I guess it's just Jinzo. Ready? Summon this. I'm not gonna link, just gonna stick with the Jinzo. What's the point of doing anything, right? My opponent can't do anything. This is gonna be great. Oh. Okay, so this, do this. Just keep doing 1-2 every turn. I'm assuming them back to a probably trapped so my opponent can't play, and I can just chill. I'm just chilling with Jinzo. Trap can't do anything with that. That's the third one. Nice. Most interesting duel ever. I think I should have just had normal Jinzo though, so I can probably do this and then that'd be good, but I mean Jinzo Lord's still. Oh, Jinzo the Machine Menace, what's this? If you do it becomes level 6 at the end of this turn, during the main phase you can contribute this card +1 Jinzo from your hand or graveyard. That's my point. I wonder if I could actually. No, so I had to get rid of them too. Oh. Oh, Armageddon Knight, okay. Oh, he's actually managed to do something now. Okay, this is fine. That's the thing I remember, the Exceed. It doesn't like... Oh, this is bad. Yeah, it doesn't do that. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, great. Guess I lose? Oh, no, that I could just Lightning Storm, but this is bad. I don't know what I can even do here. Almost won. 600 life points. Oh, Monster Reborn. That definitely helps. So, is it once when you can... Right, so we go Monster Reborn. Let's get Jinzo. Destroy this. And then do this. Actually, I should have done different. I don't think it would have mattered. I can't do anything, can I? Oh, that's annoying. I should have waited. I thought I could have had game, but I should have saved that card for this turn. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Two 6 is just too much. Set that. I just got no more materials on. I messed up that Monster Reborn. That Monster Reborn was like such a top deck, and then just I messed it up. This is not good. This card's then becomes Jinzo while on the field graveyard. You contribute this card at one Jinzo monster from your deck to your hand. Right, so I think I want to do the effect now. So we go. Oh. Can't attack directly, okay. Okay. And get this. I think I might just manage to attack directly, right? Control this card, special one Jinzo monster from your hand or grab and destroy all trap cards your opponent controls. Best set card is root. There it is, attack 600 win. Yes. What's going on? Change your opponent's tap position monster if any to defense position, also until the end of this turn if a monster is normal summoned. So tribute 2 machine monsters, then target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If your opponent controls a link monster, you can target 2 monsters instead. They don't control a link. Guess I could get that. In the main phase, alright, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, can I get Jinzo Lord like that? I guess I can get another one and then... Oh, will you just... Oh, I'm not sure it's gonna work. Should have put in defense. Should have put in defense. Oh my god, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. But like, I was thinking, would it actually still target me? Because then I should put in defense and then it would have been. Oh, that's annoying. Oh great, what are you making? Oh, I've just misplayed so much this duel, man. I think I could have won so many times and just messed everything up. Oh great, there's things back out. That's fun. Oh, what's this? Expulsing this card from your hand, okay. So we special summon this. So this is once per turn, when this card declares an attack on an opponent's effect monster, okay, while you control Jinzo, you contribute this card, place that opponent's monster face up in their spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Okay. You can attach one from this card instead. This card is special summoned. Does it destroy it though? I think it destroys it. I'm worried it's not gonna work. Right, so let's do this. Okie dokie. Probably should have got normal Jinzo actually. Right. Battle phase. Yay! Oh my god, that duel. That duel was just... Oh, that was so long. I messed up so much. Messed up so much. It's fine. Got the dub in the end. That's all that matters. Alright, let's go. Whew. Did not think I was going to win that for a second. But I love Jinzo though. Jinzo just... so cool. Alright, so what are we doing here? Got Lightning Storm. This card is normal summon. You can send one Gimmick Pummet from your deck to your graveyard. Okay. Is that what I want to do? Like, I never used Gimmick Puppets in my life. No idea. So I guess we want this in the graveyard. An end, I guess. Hold on to Lightning Storm. Cyber Dark Man. Oh my god. Okie dokie. I'm not liking this already. Your opponent controls a monster and all monsters you control face up and special ones come from your hand. I feel like I'll do this. Because then I can special summon this. And then we go... You can detach one material from this card, target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Doesn't exceed, inflict damage, okay. And then once per turn, you can attach one material from this card, place one string count on each monster on the field except this card. Once per turn during the X-End phase, player destroy the monsters with a string. Okay, let's get this. I think. Right, so attach one material, place one string count on each face-up card on the field. Okay. Well, we can do this. What do we rank up to? Right, so if I do this, I go activate the effect. And then I go rank up. Get this. This destroys those two. This card plays one string count on each face up monster opponent controls. Alright. So that can activate the effect, which will banish this. This card in your graveyard, you can banish one other gimmick puppet monster from your graveyard from this card. But then I want to special summon this, but I need to discard one, so I can hold on to it for a little bit. I guess we just attack. And then... You know what, I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind these gimmick puppets at the moment, they're kinda okay. Sure. Okie dokie. A lot of stuff going on right now. A little bit scary. The worst comes to worst, I've got lightning storm, so. Oh, look, this is great. Oh, what? Oh, I'm so happy about that. Great. Great, 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 great. Oh, what do I do? Opponent has at least 2,000 higher. If your opponent's like one's at least 2,000 higher, then you're always going to set one rank up magic. Right. I think just gotta attack that first. Oh, if you would just do another thing, you could potentially take me out. This is annoying. I can't affect the effect just yet. I need, if I draw another gimmick puppet, then I could do some stuff, but I don't want to do this just yet because of the piercing damage. Attacks directly at 1,200, isn't it? We still live a turn. Oh. So he thinks he's gonna win. Okay, so I take 1,200. Special summon. These. Oh, this is kind of scary. Oh. That's a lot just to get that dude back out again. Okay. Oh, I see. You're getting two of them. I think I should be a bit scared. Oh, great. Oh, what is this? Okay, okay. Not the worst. What do I do? Right, let me just get this. We got a bunch of 8s. Alright, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target 3 of your banners, shuffle them into the deck, and if you do attack any linked opponents currently controls becomes 0 and the effects negate. Oh, great, great. Alright, up to twice per turn during your main phase, you can attach 1 or 2 from this card, then target once per turn your opponent controls, destroy it, and then if it exceeds monster damage, okay. Oh, 3 destiny counters on this card, you win the duel. I don't think I'm going to win because of this. Oh, you got 0 banished actually, that's not... They can't be destroyed by battle. Card effects, okay, rank up to what though? Destroy if it was a monster for damage. Oh, equal to original attack. Oh, okay, can Leo. Need to play can type this card in the field with card effects. One per turn you can touch one to him, so 1,000 damage to your opponent. In your phase, if your opponent's life points are 2,000 or less, this card has no materials, you win. Okay, so if I go... and cut magic, okay. Trying to win here. Okie dokie, and if I do this, effect. Oh, I have to just do that? Oh, I can't though. So I'm gonna do this one, but I guess I can't. Ah, that sucks. Alright. If I can live 2 turns, I win, right? Oh my god, okay. What are you getting now? Another one? Oh, that's... Right, okay. I see what you're trying to do. And I will not allow it. Guess. There's a way to get like strings on them. Okay, we do this. Trying to think what the best thing would be here. As banish it. Would that... I'm not sure if that would work. I'm gonna try. Let's go. I don't want to risk it. Do you still take damage? I still take damage. Nice, we win. Hey! I wasn't able to take damage or not? Oh, that was a bit scary. Hey, but at least we did it all. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so that was the new solo mode. There was a lot there. That was a good one. Before I actually end this off, there is something I recommend you buy. I saw and I was like, oh, I need to buy that. 100%. It's too good. Let's just get some more gems. It's going to cost you, I think, 750 gems? 800 gems? Alright, so then I go onto the shop once it's done loading. And special? Nope. The dual bundle. Yeah. Get this. It's not bad. Forbidden droplet, man. Not bad at all. And we get anything good? Ooh. You know what? That was not entirely that bad. Worth. I should probably buy this as well. Need another one of these. Four ultra rare is nice. I'm happy with that. Alright, well I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Ooh, it was a long one. Have a great day. Peace.